Oh, it's crazy how everybody keeps telling me, oh, Maximum Football is much better after the update. You got to get back on here. So here I am. And I'm just going to cover over the recent patch update that they released for PC. Not too sure about Xbox users, but I know for Xbox users, you're always behind, probably like 2 updates behind what PC gets, which is kind of crazy. You think PC and Xbox would be linked up with the same patch updates, but it is what it is on that. But I'm not sure about Xbox users. I just know this is for PC. On February 4th, they came out with another huge patch update. Now you guys can pause the video and take a look and read for yourself, but I'm just going to cover over some things that I thought was interesting, what actually matters, what changed, and things that probably they said they changed, but actually they didn't and still an issue. So they have where you can spectate any game in Dynasty mode now, which is great for people that want to spectate and simulate their matches and see how their team does and other teams, or if you want to kind of scout your opponent for your next game. It's cool that they added that. They adjusted Dynasty settings for mid-season, including quarter length and accelerated clock. There's new animations and polish for tackling, blocking, locomotion, and much more. So they have post-play movements, some newer catch animations, which you guys gonna obviously see with the gameplay clips that I'm gonna showcase in today's video later on. They also fixed a visual glitch when playing get up and injury animations after downing a player. So in the past, when a player gets injured, you guys have seen it on my videos where players kind of like glitching with his legs trying to get into that injury animation look. So they kind of fixed that up, which you guys are going to see where they kind of just snap to that same injury animation. And then they fixed an exploit where users can line up behind another rusher to easily block punts, which I'm going to showcase you can still do. Now they did add back the onside kick formation, some newer and more formations for special teams to prevent this. They reduced the frequency of block punts, so that is still a thing, but when they say they reduced, they actually did with a newer punt formation, but you have to choose that certain punt formation to do so. And then they added additional kick return formations to limit scum kicks online, which you can still do online. But obviously, I'm unsure that you can do online because I still to this day cannot experience a online game. I haven't been able to play an online match since November. So as you guys see here in the MPL, it's taken me about 2 minutes and 20 seconds to, basically search for a match. But regardless of me searching for a match, I have no idea why this is still the case. There's still a lot of people that still have this issue where it takes them absolutely forever to find a match. And for me, I just simply can't get into the match still to this day, and I don't know why. Now, some people are able to just because their location, and that's an obvious big reason why people are able to, but certain people out of like certain locations still can't get into matches and they're just stuck in searching, just like me. Where I'm located in Hawaii, I guess nobody really plays this game, kind of like near my location. And I guess they don't really have servers out here for Maximum Football where I'm able to link up. So that's another issue as well. Now, if you guys have this issue, I recommend don't even play MPL because if you're wasting money to buy packs for your team and it takes you forever to get into a match, don't even do it because you're literally wasting money because it's kind of like a scam in a way. You put in money hoping that you can use what you put in for your team being upgraded, and yet you can't even get into the game. That's how I felt because I only spent money after probably like the third update, and then I can still yet to this day since November I can't even get into a game. So they literally stole my money. I mean, that's how I feel because I can't play an online ranked match. Now, as far as the gameplay, let's get right into the juiciness of it. So, you guys see here, they got a little bit more formations for kick return, things that sort. They added back onside kick, and that's great. I mean, I don't know why they even took onside kick away, but anyways, right here, for some reason, this team has a big old kick returner. There's a big hit, newer animation that you guys just saw right there, so that's brand new. Still to this day, this play alone, this route, no matter what coverage it is going to beat any type of defense regardless. So this is still a broken thing. It's still an exploit. It's still a money play, whatever you want to call it. And even the 2 point conversion that I showcased in the past, where you just throw to the running back, no matter what the coverage is, matter what the position of the DB is, the running back's going to come down with it. Now the kick meter is brand new, not really, it's just the user interface, how it looks graphically, it's new. But it's still the exact same way, just like the old kick meter. And all you gotta do is just time it up like how I showcase here, just like in the past, like 10, 15%, and just angle your kick meter or the kicking arrows direction to the left of the first or second player based off the formation look, which you guys see clearly this is a brand new kickoff return formation, but it's the same concept like I showcased in the past with the previous kicking. You just line it up, pick a person, line it up, angle it to the left with the low kick power, and you can still get the scum kick off every single time, no matter what the formation is, which you guys are going to see done numerous times throughout today's gameplay clips. This is just one match that I went into to test everything. There's still a bunch of drop picks. I mean, that's still a thing. Even usering or having the CPU trying to catch, you still have a bunch of drop picks that happens in this game when they said they kind of fixed it. Now I showcase where you can do basically a cover one blitz and user the safety, bring them down, put them on the right side or wherever, and you can instantly rush the quarterback, and every time you rush the CPU, they will instantly just take off and get sacked. So they kind of, I guess, had a fix to this supposedly. Now their counter was implementing screenplays, so people that like to be aggressive, especially if you play online and just want to send pressure, if you play somebody that does screenplays, this is the best way to counter this type of deal. But there's also issue with the screenplays. Now, you guys clearly see I'm running cover one man blitz, right? Now, watch what the slot cornerback does. Now, this is a screen pass play to the left. You guys are going to see it done to the right later on. The man coverage is scripted now. Instead of playing man up with their assignment on screenplays, they will like either blitz or play like his own coverage. So they glitch out of their actual assignment. Now, of course, my slot cornerback right here, he's going to end up blitzing because he don't really have an assignment anymore because it's a screen pass. But then he kind of reacts to this play, almost picking it off. But this is basically their counter, even though the screen is kind of broken away because it does script the defense to not play their, man assignment or so. Now, continuing on, as you guys see that I'm still doing the broken plays, especially for a 2 point conversion or a red zone where you just throw it to the running back. But they kind of said that they fixed the replay system. I don't know what they fix. It's pretty much the same, still aggravating and very complicated to use. And now, since the last time that I used it before this update, it's kind of like inverted controls, and I don't even know how to change that. And I'm looking through all these settings and stuff. It's still complicated. It makes no sense. And even when you're doing a replay, it's just disappointing because you can't even use it properly. Now here is the screenplay to the right side. Now I'm doing the cover one man defense. My right cornerback is man coverage with the right single side receiver. Watch what he does. He goes into coverage. He backpedals. And then my slot DB on the right side that was covering tight end is going to coverage as well. Like, this is what they're scripted to do based on screenplays. They don't even play their assignment correctly. Like, this should have been an easy, at least pick six. If it was done like how college football 25 does their man coverage on like RPOs and things of that sort. Now I found another brand new issue that I noticed during the cover one blitz. So I have a slot cornerback manned up with a slot receiver left of your screen right here. Now I bring down my safety. Every time I've done this, it will glitch my slot cornerback to end up blitzing as well instead of manning up with the slot cornerback like he's assigned to. So there's plenty of times where I bring down the safety or move somebody else out of position, zone or man, it would glitch somebody, especially the slot DBs, to also blitz like automatically instead of playing their assigned coverage. And this is a way for, I guess, the CPU to kind of counter your blitzing or movement of players' positions or whatever the case may be. It may just glitch them out where they do something else, and then it gives the CPU upper hand to hit a quick pass, even though he drops it right here. Now, on to the special teams frequency blocking that they supposedly fix. You can still do it consistently as long as you face the look of what it showcases right here. All you gotta do, like I showcased last time, just motion the edge blitzer over top the slot or inside next defender, and then just wrap around when they hike the ball. You get unblocked, and you're able to easily block the punts every single time. Now, what I suggested for them to do is during the punt, you can't move your players around. That's what I suggested to the developers, but of course, they don't listen to your boy. But I'm going to showcase the other punt formation look that you can end up picking from. Now, of course, the CPU won't adapt to what you end up doing, but this is the other formation look where they're kind of tied up. So I try to do the same thing. Of course, they got more blockers to block. And of course, I get picked up, I can't block it. So now this only works consistently to block people from blocking the punt for online because you're able to pick that formation look. But against the CPU, you can do it consistently. Just like how you can do the scum kick every single time, like you guys see here later on in the game. I end up doing it once again. So now outside of the newer animations, the only new animations I've seen was like a brand new big hit tackle, newer spin move animation, but and a couple newer, catch animations. But outside of that, I'm seeing the same other animations consistently more than the newer ones. And then you guys see that BS right there. Like if I'd done this online, I know people would be frustrated. But regardless, you can't stop it because you can audible into a run play and get an easy touchdown. But when this happens, like, come on now. This is going to be frustrating once people figure out how to do this. And then here is the injury update. So in the past, this would have, glitched with the legs trying to get into this animation look, but now they just kind of like snap to it. So I guess this is a big plus. I could care less. I mean, it kind of gave a little funny type of deal with the glitchiness of the animation. And then this is still a problem. If you are given enough time, you can just roam around and wait until a receiver kind of like hits the sideline and then immediately cuts upfield, and then he's going to have like leverage, or it's pretty much a guaranteed catch every time you throw it to them. One-on-one, double coverage, it don't matter. It's still going to work like a charm. So this is still another big issue that happens. So they kind of made progress to try to counter some of the issues, but the issues still linger. And of course, they do have newer issues that happen based off this patch. I didn't cover everything, but these was probably the major things to me that I think is still a problem with this game. Like, I want to have hope so bad for this game, but I kind of lost all hope because the direction that they're doing this, and it's like we're just testing it every single patch update, and it's just going to be a continuous thing, a slow, very, very slow progress and process that they're doing with this game. And uh yeah, it's just something that I don't want to kind of deal with over time, especially when it's going to take a very, very long and slow take. But it is what it is on that. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments about anything that you witnessed during your time play after the patch update and just everything overall. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Peace.